barely used and really well equipped Rockwood 2304 just came in on trade here at Haylitz. One owner, originally sold right here from Haylitz. The folks just wanted to move up to a little bit bigger camper. So you're going to get something that's pretty much like new, where somebody else really took care of that initial wave of depreciation. One of the most highly sought after lightweight brands on the market. Rockwood overall is the #1 lightweight on the market. So not all a bad thing. You're going to get the king at a basically new RV at a used RV price. This is a Sapphire edition. This is really well equipped. Like I said, power awning, power tongue jack, full body color package, frameless windows, aluminum wheels. Amazing look on a little camper. This is an awesome little couples camper. Only 3,825 pounds, so even an SUV can tow it. You don't need a big truck. Little solar trickle charge plug. That's a 12-volt trickle charger right there. If you do decide to purchase a little solar suitcase kit to go with it, somewhere in the neighborhood of $600, that will help keep your lights and your fans topped off if you're dry camping. If you're park camping, don't worry about it. Neat thing in the small lightweight trailer market, this has 30-pound propane tanks where most have 20, so you're just going to get more dry camp time. Over here you see that being a Murphy bed, there's not a lot of opportunity for a full pass-through storage. So what you're going to see is little side saddle storage pockets right there, but any storage is better than no storage. I mean, take anything you can get anytime you can get it. The benefit to this camper is that you're getting sort of the same benefits of a hybrid, where the bed does not take up floor plan space, but you get a fully enclosed hard-sided trailer instead of a one with canvas tent sides. Little outside utility shower right in here next to your dump station for hopefully you never need to use it for disaster cleanup or anything like that, but hey, it's there. Also handy to have a little fish cleaning station out here away from the campsite side of your trailer. More over here would be your neighbor's campsite side of the trailer, and they can enjoy the fish scales. Black tank flush, dual independent torsion, not just axles, but suspension. Each wheel moves independently. They don't rock back and forth together. Each wheel moves independently, so that this thing has a much, much smoother ride down the road. Now, Rockwoods are a fully 6-sided vacuum laminated product. Roof, floor, walls, roof, everything built exactly like this. It keeps the RV very light. Again, 3,825 pounds is very light. But also keeps it very strong structurally, because the whole thing is now load-bearing. The entire shell helps distribute any sort of stresses. You see the fantastic vent fan up there. This has not just a little 4-inch plastic fan in the bathroom, but the big full-size vent fan that really sucks and pushes a lot of air. It can actually help work as like an air conditioner for the entire RV. Now, just little detail things separate a lot of brands. It really is details, because a lot of brands, most brands are going to do the majority of stuff pretty fine, but just little stuff like the little bumpers right here, so that you don't accidentally rip off your stabilizers. Like if you're pulling into a place that has a really heavy lip or something like that. The little station out here, the TV inside can be dismounted and mounted out here right below your LED lit power awning, so that you have an ultimate tailgating station here. Now, I don't see a grill anywhere, but this is ready for an RVQ outside grill. So you can have a grill, TV, stereo system going, all under your awning. And it's, right next to the door, so you can hop out, check your meat, hop back inside. Even if it's kind of drizzly outside, you can still use this. Double step instead of a single step on a little lightweight. That's kind of an uncommon feature that not every lightweight has. And the bigger entry handle here, because again, this is designed to be a little more user-friendly for coming and going. Neat thing on this model, it is 100% carpetless. This is extremely easy to keep clean. You can literally just broom it out, and if you want to go real nuts, you start to Swiffer this thing and it's just going to shine like crazy. We will come back to this at the end. This is the Murphy bed setup. I've only got one hand, so it is a little bit trickier to try to put them both up and down. But long story short, you get 2 floor plans in one. During the day, you just have a nice living space. And this is the benefit of a Murphy bed. This is a 23-foot box. To try to give you a full bedroom, a full queen bed, walk around bed like this, in addition to a sofa and a dinette and something this size, it would have to be at least 30 feet long. So this one change to a model is easily shaving off 7 foot from your trailer. That's going to save a lot of towing challenges, because it's easier to change lanes. It's easier to park. It costs less. It weighs less. That's the benefit of Murphy beds. This has a full LED interior package, and amazingly, we still have central air in this little thing. It is an awesome summertime camper, and you'll notice it's actually double ducted AC runs. And again, it is built like a son of a gun, just well built. There are power outlets over here in this side stand. There's also power outlets up by the side where your head would be next to these bedside stands. So that's what's kind of cool, is we're still getting like side CPAP and charging stations, but during the day, you're also just getting a nice living room with a very open, welcoming walkway here. All of your cabinetry is lumber core. That means wood. It does have a wrap on it, but these doors here are all hardwood with the nice raised panel. Again, made for bouncing down the road, and your cabinet styles are screwed together, not stapled together, so they're just less likely to, you know, come apart on you. This table here is freestanding, so it's just on a pair of folding legs. If you want to take it outside, you can. Obviously, it'll fold down into a sleeper, like if you got a grandkid or two or something like that. But again, late model, very little use. This is, Rockwood uses 50% thicker cushioning than industry standard, so it just doesn't break down at the rate that other things do. I'm not saying it's impossible to ever wear these cushions out, but it takes a lot more time and effort. All original factory electronics are still present and accounted for. You've got our high-def flat screen here. It actually does have high-def wiring run to it, so you can enjoy high-def capability. And there's high-def HDMI inputs built on the front of this stereo unit here, so you can actually get to them. Now this is DVD, CD, stereo, Bluetooth. It does everything short of high-def, but they leave you the inputs if you want to add that device. And your TV's on a little swing arm here, so it can face wherever you want. But what's cool is it's actually the entire swing arm that dismounts and goes outside. So the TV doesn't flat mount on the outside of the trailer. It can actually pivot around to face your campsite as well. The sink here, this is a little bit nicer stone cast sink. It's not a plastic sink. So if you're boiling water, you can pour it straight into the sink and it's not going to melt. That's the nice part about stone cast. Big drawer under the oven, another big drawer here. So you've got room for like little dividers for forks, spoons, and knives and things like that. Need a little extra kick of countertop space? They thought of that too. They think of pretty much everything down at Rockwood. That's why we carry them. You know, they're very good at what they do. Now the stove has been recessed here, and that gives us an extra little nudge of countertop space there, because there's no such thing as too much counter space. We will typically build these mini lights exactly like you see here, where you see the raised panel doors on the refrigerator to match the cabinetry. We like everything to look you know, the same and cohesive. And there's a really, really nice pantry going on right here. And what's cool about this, as compared to a lot of little trailers, you're not going to have to use this pantry space for like linens, because Rockwood has some of the best bathrooms in the business. Case in point, as we cruise back here, you'll see that we have a dedicated linen cabinet going on there with a second full closet right across from it. So they always have extra clothing or storage or overflow space in their bathrooms. Rockwoods are very, very good for storage in their bath areas. Again, the fan in here is that larger max air type fan, and it's actually why they slot the bathroom door. You can have this door shut and maintain privacy while that fan is pulling air in here. It does a very, these big fans, you can take your business card, and I could take my business card and stick it to that when it's running, and it doesn't fall. They have superior airflow, and we've got a fifth wheel shower with a full skylight and a little lightweight couples camper. That ain't all bad. And then just to kind of put a cherry on top of it, they actually put an adult-sized sink in here where a grown person can get their hands in there and actually wash their hands. And again, it's those little touches that make all the differences. Now, real quick, let's take a look at this Murphy bed, because that's really the whole focal point of this floor plan. It's not very difficult. Again, just with one hand, I'm able to do all this. Now, they use really tufted armrests on here, and that does make it a little trickier with just one hand, but as you'll see, it's not the end of the world. All we do now is pull that down, and now we get a look at this little heated mattress here. Sorry for the shoddy camera work, but again, one person doing it all. It's the best I can get for you. So you've got a full walk-around bed with your his and hers wardrobe cabinets. You've got your little side stands, each with your own dresser drawer. Again, you do have power outlet by the headboard up here, as well as the armrest over here. So you're always close by if you need to charge devices or run CPAPs or anything like that. And that's it. This one's in, I mean, I think it's a 15. It's barely been used. It's in great shape. folks just needed something a little larger, so good for you guys. You're going to get a heck of a deal here, and I don't expect this thing to last through the weekend. 800-256-5196, Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, have fun, happy camping, everyone.